السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. نكمل اليوم لعبة باتمان ذا انمي وذن. أمس خلصنا الحلقة الأولى واليوم إن شاء الله نبدأ في الحلقة الثانية. الحلقة الأولى كان اسمها الأحجية والحلقة الثانية اسمها ما يكمن بالأسفل. يجب على بروس بعد أن أصبحت هويته على المحك أن يتعاون مع لاعب جديد وقوي في جوثام تزداد المؤامرة الإجرامية في الظلال لكي تهدد المدينة بأكملها. والله شكلها قصة مشوقة. أول مرة أتحمس مع لعبة من تلتيل. العادة ما أطيق ألعابهم، بس اللعبة يعني يمكن عشان الترجمة العربية يمكن يعني أعطت شوي حلاوة للعبة. سلسلة ألعاب هذه تتكيف مع الخيارات التي تقوم بها يتم تصميم القصة. أوكي راح. طبعا حاولت أشوف باتش أو شيء لمشكلة الحروف المتقطعة هذه بس ما لقيت. بس أتوقع يعني مو مشكلة كبيرة لأن يعني قليلا
He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead.
يا الله خسارة.
Riddler is dead.
لا هذا مو خسارة.
And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows Yes, you and I will be working together very closely.
يعني مو طايقها بس أتوقع بضطر إني أعمل معها.
First thing you need to know,
سيدة دبلن.
I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not.
I don't trust you, Waller.
يعني أنا مو راضي أجيبها.
Well, you're gonna have to start. If I cared to reveal your identity, it'd be on every news channel by now.
ما يعرف هويتها. والله أنا قصة باتمان.
When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Now you're speaking my language.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you.
الأرسنال. والله خطيرة هالعصابة.
Let's move, people. This is what we
يعني
trained for.
العصابة
There's been
اللي
an attack in the financial district.
تهجم على ترسانة أسلحة الشرطة، أكيد عصابة مسلمة. أعطوك الموسيقى الحماسية. موسيقى اللي تبث فيك يعني روح الإثارة، تشوق لمعرفة ما الذي سيجري. ترسانة قسم الشرطة. والله قتل منهم هذا مسكين، ضار في بركة من الدماء. هذا أيضا المجرمين شايلين الأسلحة. شوف الضحايا كذا. يا ساتر.
What?
الذي تريده
Hey, shut it.
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope
حتى
that's not true.
العامل عامل النظافة ما أدري
Outlive
إيش.
your usefulness and the boss will make
حركة
a pretzel out of your
التنويم،
neck.
لا حركة التنويم. الله عليك يا باتمان.
Whoa.
أيوة
How
حرر.
many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles.
عددهم 12
I didn't want to.
نفس
I
عدد
swear.
الحواريين.
It's okay.
أوكي.
Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
يمكن ترى بعض العصابات مريضة نفسيا يفكرون أنفسهم مصلحين.
You about done?
Yeah,
نزل سلاحه،
All right.
انزع سلاحه. أيوة صح عليك.
The Batman. Boss, we got
الله عليك يا
company.
باتمان. ركبة قعد. يا ساتر بعد. والله انهم لعبوا في رجال الشرطة لعب. هذا شكل الرجل الضخم قال عنه.
Are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself.
كأنه مصارع،
But you can call me
مصارعين
Bane.
مكسيكيين. والله ضخم من ناحية ضخم.
Cannot win a war alone.
خدفة قوية. السلام عليك يا باتمان.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
الله حكمة ده. الله كسر له عظمة الفخذ. لعب فيه عفسهم.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead. He's dead.
Riddler?
أوه خبر مو.
Worry about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Pit.
قعد.
You will pay for that.
يا ساتر مسكني.
Save your
الله انه
strength, man.
جاموسه هذا. كل هالضرب ولا بعدين. قوته ما هي طبيعية، يحقن نفسه بشكل نشطات المفروض يوقفون فيه. الله كأنه ضارب شجرة.
I will give you a piece for
موته
that
هذا.
if you take it.
ادري انا ايش صار والله شكله فلت بس حركة حلوة سوى له حركة
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
عفا يا الله حتى باتمان ما قدر عليه الغازل هذا بسبب هذا اللي حط عنده نفسه إصداخ شكله
Did you get him? There's nothing to fear, my friend.
هاي طبعا
Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone funny into the warehouse. Don't worry, we'll do the battle line, guys. Safe travels, my friends.
مو هين هالباقي مسكين هذا حاول بس يعني لا يكلف الله نفسا الا وسعها تصل بوولر لا جوردن حبيبي جوردن ايه اتصل جوردن
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim.
شلخون ملام والله نلعن والدين لازم تكون صادق يعني لا تتخيل مكالمة والله يعني استحي اقول لك اللي صار بس الحقيقة ان نلعن والدينا يا استاذ جوردن يعني لو سمحت ارسل الدعم البرولوج لازم كل حلقة فيها برولوج
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
كل حلقة شكلها لها مؤلف مختلف.
Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move!
يكون كسر شيء
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving!
ولازم اضل ضابط
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he?
شكله راح اعطاك عمره
He didn't make it.
حاول بس ما قصر
He saved my life.
اي والله مدين الى الحين
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here.
صدمة
Who did this to you?
الله ينتقم منك يا البغي
He called himself Bane.
قد اطلقه
His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs.
اسمه بين
Said
هذا
they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks.
استودع بالقرب
You need to find them.
Don't worry.
هذا
We'll
الجاموس
catch the bastards.
مصيبة إذا بقى
But you better believe the entire force is motivated after what happened tonight. These
يقول لا اترك
bastards
بين لي
declared war on our city.
لازم انتقم منه
Bane sent his men to hide the weapons. Leave Bane to me.
Give us a second, will you? Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her.
يقول عشان استرد
Hell with
جوثم
Waller. This is our city. And we're not going to let her take it from us.
I'm lucky to have you on my side.
بس فرحانة دائما ويانا
Thanks again
يعني
for
حاس
keeping
انه
me in
طيب
the loop.
الرجل هذا
It means a lot.
طيب
Right on time.
شكلهم
I'll get to the
الايجنسي.
Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
اوكي نكمل هناك.
No, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital.
راحت أدونها.
Doctors say the hearing damage could be
سمع
permanent.
الهراء.
Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger.
ولا
It's my fault.
لا أقول له إنها
Avesta's
قوية
tough.
ستنجو.
A survivor. She'll pull through.
لازم
She's
أعطيها
been
أمل.
through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
زعلت هذه. وصلها
I'll
إن
tell Avesta you asked about her.
كلمت جوردن. بس الزين في الحلقة الأولى إن إحنا خلينا الاثنين أفيستا وهذا بلاك إلى جانبنا.
Prep the med bay.
كانوا مو إلى
We're going to
جانبنا.
need it.
بس الحين صاروا معاهم. الحلقة الثانية. ما يكمن بالأسفل، والله كتبوها صح. يمكن المشاكل بس في الحلقة الأولى. الحلقة الأولى كانوا كاتبينها بالمعكوس.
Bruce! I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce.
هذاك
None of
الجاموس
this
هذا.
is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow.
لا خيار جيد.
We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We could talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
شكله صار له كسر في قفص صدره، ضلعه وضلعين. ساتر على
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand.
إيه فعلا خطير.
The man died for you
البغل
tonight,
هذا
Bruce.
خطير.
Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
اوكي صح، واخذ منه شيء.
I'm good.
يبغى يعرف ايش المادة اللي حقنتها نفسه، اعطتها القوة الخارقة. والله باتمان خطير.
There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
طيب.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen.
يا ساتر.
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
اوكي سرقة. طبيبة هارلين. خل هذا الأخير خلنا. لا والله لازم تروح له.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
أجل هذا اللي هشمت روسه.
Don't ask me.
بالمطرقة اللي.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
يا ساتر خطيرة هذه. طيب نشوف معامل جوث كورب.
GothCorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
طيب.
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
مو عارفين اللي سوى هالعملية، بس هذيك الجريمة عارفين. هذيك المرة موجز الأخبار. أنا على الرغم من انتقال الذي يوجه المسؤولين من الشراكة العامة بين قسم والجلاد المقنع المعروف باسم باتمان، يسموه الجلاد المقنع. وفقا للإدارة عندما انخفضت جرائم الأرقام صح بسبب تعاونهم مع الجلاد المقنع. باتمان هذه الأعمال التجارية والله ما لي خلق، أو لازم أقراه كله، أو إنه يعني أشوفه كله أمر عليه. لا مو لازم أتوقع. هذه يعني المعلومات عن كل شيء تبغاها، زي قاعدة بيانات كاملة.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition. There must be another way. You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm not planning to stick around for long. Just enough for me to figure out their plan.
Yes, and then what?
I'll improvise. So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
بروح لهم عشان يطلب يعني يعرف معلومات أو يعرف شيء.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, it's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I mean...
Don't hold back, Willie. Remember, this is a safe space. Say what you need to say.
Screw off, Wayne!
Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
about my medicine?
Bottles into my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
ليت ذا كلام ليديوتو وما مدانا أقرأ. جعل المهرج يقودك إلى بعدين.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
طيب.
A tracker, Bruce?
الله صادق. كان يقول له ما حقيتها منك.
Disappointed.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler. You were my best chance. I should have just
waited for me to get back to you, like I said I would.
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kind of stalkery, but I understand. All is forgiven.
زين سامحنا. والله بدون نفس جماعة.
So, rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
حتى المجرمين يعني.
John,
بينهم تنافس.
did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Well, I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church.
شك في الموضوع. لأنه كان هو ما يبغى يقابل جماعته. لماذا التغير؟ تعجبني صحبتك.
Doesn't seem like you.
أقول لم أكن مستعدا.
But I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring.
تربية خاصة.
I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
قسم الإصبع. لا خلني أسوي لأن هذا واحد مجنون. إذا رفضنا يمكن.
Friends for life.
يصيبه شيء.
And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other.
ماسكها عليك.
You've got my number.
والله شكله بدلني فيها هاي.
Right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my brain.
دور المشاكل هالأقرع. لديك ثقافة.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar?
دور الشر.
Shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
اشتر له مشروب يخلي.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
Bribe?
لا يمكن شراء.
Can't be bought off that easy,
الله يلعنك
Dwayne.
الأقرع. ايش تبغى؟
Don't insult me.
اشتري الكثير.
Got standards. I don't take bribes.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
نقنعه.
Oh, well, when you put it that way.
زين.
Thanks, Wayne.
يعني تجنبنا شر هالأقرع هذا.
Let's get out of here.
أتوقع
They're expecting
جيب
you.
عرفنا جماعته. متحمس أشوف جماعته.
Bruce,
أتوقع كلهم مضروبين زي.
one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
أوه.
It's an odd feeling.
الحب للمغفلين لا.
At first,
أنا سعيد
I
إنك.
had some kind of disease.
لازم تسليكي.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
يا ريت لو
So
خبرنا
mysterious.
سعيدة
You at least gotta
الحظ.
tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd
خلاص
appreciate it.
نضبطك. نوديك حلاق.
Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting. Almost got it. God damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you?
وش عنده؟
Pretty sure this
سرقته
is how
هذا.
you get this thing started. Come on.
لا ما نشاء مو
Doing it, boy.
لدرجة اشتري له
Red's the
سيارة.
battery, yellow's the starter, spark one on the other.
You are literally my
ساعدنا
hero,
على
Bruce.
السرقة.
I mean,
هو
wow.
جت الشريرة هذه اللي هشمت رؤوس الناس.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You
هذه
got my
واحدة من جماعته.
attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has
لها أنا
some
أكثر
real pretty
فائدة.
brains.
أنا على قيد الحياة.
Real bright.
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
That makes sense. Sense is so boring, though.
What about money, power, and influence? They bore you too?
No, those are fun. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See, there wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops.
أصحابه
Let's put
كلهم
some music
مختلين.
on.
الله يستر.
Bruce,
من
this is
هالاجتماع
the
هذا.
lady I was telling you about. Harley
وهذه اللي يحبها.
Isn't she a hoot?
الله يوفقكم إن شاء الله.
I knew you guys would hit it off.
إنني أضحك من الداخل.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Wooden said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
أنا أبحث عن الإثارة.
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you.
مع انها مجنونة بس تفهم. يعني ما تطوف عليها.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
خلنا نسكت.
John may be easily impressed, but I ain't. You're gonna have to earn my respect. And it's gonna take a lot more than that $1 billion smile.
طيب. كلها بتطلع الروحة.
Oh, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go.
شكل صاحب السيارة.
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey?
صار بروسي.
Ain't that the gist of it?
انت امزح فحسب.
I was just kidding around. I didn't mean anything I said.
Oh, come on. You gotta stand by your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay, Bruce. I want you to know the feeling's mutual.
وشكلهم نيتهم هي سليمة.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushy ever.
لا يعجبنا منها. بس مجبورة يعني. عشان المهمة تتحمل.
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on.
لا يشرب
Put
من
your
وراها.
lips on it.
لا شكرا.
No thanks, I'm good.
صبت.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
ناقص هذا.
I'll try some.
يشرب عصير مجاني.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
والله شكلهم بدلوه.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use.
والله مي سهلة.
What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
Okay.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
لازم اجيب لهم الشيء اللي يبغون. برج واين. اوكي.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Yeah, or for the wicked. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
اوه في مصيبة تصير.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the
ايش سوى في
What
الرجل؟
do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump
ضربة
on the
خفيفة.
head
والله
never
شكلها
killed
ضربة راس.
anyone. Going up, Brucey.
عنيفة.
This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
عد إلى السيارة.
Okay, we'll do it your way. Just
لازم
don't hurt
تسايرها.
anyone else.
خطيرة. حالتها صعبة.
He thinks he's in charge. How cute.
تضحك وتحزن وتزعل وتبكي في نفس الوقت.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
ساتر العجوز ما فيها شدة. هذا ما أضربها.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are...
هذول خمة. استشاريين.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
هذول كوافير.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new
هذول
look.
يشتغلوا كوافير.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh, well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
ما اقتنعت.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
والله بديت اقلق
Like
على
I'm some
الحجية.
kind of punchline or something?
انا شايل هم
Excuse
الحجية. الله يستر. لا مرة كبيرة الله يهديك.
You're gonna let your employees
كبر أمك
sass me
يعني.
like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
اقول
Your worker
اعتذر
bees just
روجينا.
help off
ترى هذه
whenever
واحدة
they
مجنونة
want.
وتلينا فيها.
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Bruce,
Let that make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
إيه لازم
Good. More.
يعني تكون حذر مع هالاشكال.
Please. I'm so very sorry.
Boy, do you got some guns on you.
والله مو سهلة هالمجنون. عندها قوة ملاحظة.
They're
أتوقع
enough to
أنها
make
عرفت
a
إنه
girl go
مصاب.
weak at the knees. Wanna show
عرفت
me
إنه
what
عنده
else you got
سلاح.
under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time.
نحافظ على
You,
تركيزه.
little old me.
ما يفيد.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John?
والله شكله هذا ما له راي. الراي عند هادي. هي الزعيمة شكلها.
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret.
أبدا ما تسمع الكلام ولا تحترم.
Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the hold-up?
أوه حلوة الحركة. كأنه يعني رقعة الشطرنج مفتاح السر لهالمكان.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I present to you our secret lab.
Oh.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
يعني هذا الشيء اخترع هذا.
I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
هنا مكان موته مسكين. هذا الصاروخ.
Where's the phalanx key?
Phalanx key.
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
ما تثق الملعونة. يقول يمكن حاط مسوي كمين أو شيء. وحنت أجيبه. دائما المجرمين بهالشكل ما يثقون.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox.
لازم اللي توفى.
That's not right.
يا ساتر. من وين نجيب جثته؟
Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
إذا يقدر يستخدم هذا. يبحث عن بصمة. يبحث عن البصمة. وكان يبحث عن بصمة. أكيد بصماته على المكتب. إذا هذا مكتبه.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
شوف هنا يمكن. انظر إلى.
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class.
موجودة.
Alright, that's a start.
جزء منها. إن شاء الله بقعد أجمع بصمتها. كده بقعد أجمعها.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud.
طيب فحص. أكيد بحصل على جزء بعد.
Getting there.
في شيء بعد؟ البوك مثلا.
Keep looking.
طيب خلينا نشوف هنا مثلا.
Okay, still unconscious.
هو حامل هم الحارس. لوحة المفاتيح أكيد فيها بصمة.
One more partial print should do it.
طيب. هنا كذا على الكرتون صندوق الملف.
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
كان ما في شيء. هنا.
Growing old standing here.
مولد نبض كهرومغناطيسي. كأنها دينامو. في شيء.
There we go.
اكتمل السالفة.
Okay, this will work.
الحين نقدر نفتح الباب. زين.
That's a shiny piece
والله
of
خايف من
metal.
مطرقتها قلنا.
What's it do?
قلنا راح.
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
طيب نروح نفتح لهم. لا يفكروا في شيء يعني خطير ثاني.
You're sure taking your sweet time.
فتح نجحت.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
قول إن شاء الله يعني متعود إنها دائما تعارض.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
It's for emergencies, in case Wayne Enterprises is ever attacked. Terrorism, invasion from a foreign power.
This is for some kind of paramilitary use? And you're some kind of survivalist. Right. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this. You're in much deeper than I thought.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. Georgina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce.
يقلب عليه
to get
المواجع.
physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Just act natural.
Natural?
Yes, natural. Acting normal, like there's nothing wrong.
Normality is a social construct, Bruce. It's a way of exerting control over the other.
He means keep your mouth shut.
ما أدري وش
I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Tiffany!
Well, how about that?
Looks
Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you?
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You're no family of mine. Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, Sugar, but I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart, Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey?
الله فضحتنا.
Came to us for help with a mutual enemy. Now you want to be part of the family, don't ya?
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Not at all. Let her go. It wasn't about her. It was about seeing where he stands.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. He found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya. At least not yet. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John.
والله حسيت انهم بياخذوا هالدينامو.
Hurry it up.
حاطين العيون عليه. الله يستر. ننزل واين. وهذا على اعصابه. انه شافه تاخر.
Bruce,
نقول
are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany.
هذا يراقبهم.
I was certain she was going to kill her.
هذا
That
قاعد
young
يشاهد
woman
كل شيء.
is smarter than both of us, Bruce.
هي فعلا
It's only a
ذكية.
matter of time before she
سهل.
puts the rest of the pieces together. You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her. I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry,
هذاك الحارس
he'll be
صدق.
fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an
إجازة
extended
وطالع.
vacation.
بعوضوا عن
And
الضرب.
replace tonight's
أعطوا
offending
بونس.
security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story
هي
is going to cause more
العجوز
problems.
الحجية.
She seemed to be
كذبنا عليها.
thoroughly unsettled after your encounter. After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things
كبير.
over with her.
مجانين حسبي
Coming
الله
so
عليهم.
fast.
عفسوا الدنيا.
One thing after another.
أقول له
You
يجب
need
أن
to take it
تهدى.
easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. I'm sure it will pass. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly,
حفلة
it's
تنكر.
exhausting.
بس والله شخصياتهم حلوة المجانين هذول. سووا يعني سووا جو.
Well, be careful and good luck.
تمسك شرطة مدينة جوثام 7:03 أساسا مع أنه ما تعافى يعني بالكامل. قد كانت 8 تمرات السابقة.
Been a busy night.
Good to see you on your feet again. Here. You're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
هذيك أم المطرقة.
Harleen Quinzel's father
والد
committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
شكلها واقفة المرض من أبوها.
Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
طبيبة.
She couldn't
عشان كذي
save
ذكية كانت.
Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the
هي
monster she
طبيبة
is
ترى
today.
يعني واحدة شاطرة.
I know what she's done, but
علاماتها كاملة.
can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's got to be rough on a person going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need
لا
a better
توقفي
method
عن
of
هذا
getting the
الأول.
message
ما نرش فيها على
across.
الرجال يعني.
That's enough, Waller.
انبدت اللعبة وهي
This is
حاطة
Jim's
جوبها وجوبها.
precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about. She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
أوه.
Oh yeah?
ما يدري.
Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
هذا شكله خيار سيء. لو سكتنا أحسن.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
تعرف سري اللي هي
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are?
أوه هي اللي خبرتها.
For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow.
أفشتها يعني تعرف.
So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
A vote of confidence. I'm touched, Waller.
Credit where credit's due. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman, If it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
متنكر يعني.
All right. Here we go.
طول صوته. لا هو فكر انه خلاص ضيعهم. انتهت المهمة قبل لا تبدأ.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
I could fund this entire operation with the change I find in my couch.
You could really do that?
But there'd have to be something in it for me.
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing scheme. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze. Freeze is coming. What have you done?
هذا فريزر.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
اوه لازم اسوي حسب الموجود. انا قاعد بس قاعد اشتغل. هذا احمر، هذا احمر. اول مخطط تمت مطابقته. طيب هذا اخضر. الحين هذول كلهم اسويهم احمر. اوكي
least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
كان نقول لها
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
ممكن تتعدل يعني إذا
You've seen
عاملناها
these
صح.
animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I
أقول
am.
يبدو غامضا.
Sounds shady to me. I prefer a more straightforward approach to dealing with my colleagues.
We ain't dealing with just any old regular type colleagues here jawing over the water cooler. But I get your meaning. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to
كل
come
هذا
with.
يعتمد على نوع
A
الجريمة.
job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date.
It's need to know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
أشعر بالأسف بما حدث مع أبيك. حسنا ما قصة.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique?
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
كل واحد من هالمرضى صارت
Frozen
له
stiff.
ظروف.
Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP
يا له
went
من
off.
أمر رومانسي.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
أشعر بالأسف لما حدث مع أبيك.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
باروكة شكلها. لقد فقدت والداي.
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club.
رئيس نادي. لا عصبناه.
If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
I have connections, Harley. Good ones. I dig up everything I can on potential business partners.
A background check? I guess that's only fair.
Still friends?
زين والله.
Yeah.
خلها المجنونة عجبت فينا.
To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
لا أعتقد
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
الدب هذاك مصيبة. طيب خلص الحديث. والله محزنة قصة فريز مع زوجته، مأساوية شوي. هالحمار هذا قاعد يبكس في الكفرات.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
طيب أروح لهم أتوقع إني أكلمهم وأضبط علاقتي معهم. أكلم فريز.
I heard about your wife, and I...
جاب على الجرح.
Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart.
What you're doing. Well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You are more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is.
لا شكلها يعني حب الكلام عجبني.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
يعني يهتم بشأن أصدقائي.
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
It's what I do for my friends.
I don't have friends.
People, then. It's what I do for my people.
How very vague. I almost fell for it. You don't care about mine, Nora. You only care about yourself.
Oh.
An empty suit. The sooner you're gone, the better.
طيب وش هذا؟ نظر جهاز.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
هذا سلاح خطير هذا. شيء يعني خطر يصير في أيدي هالمجانين. بالذات هذيك هاردي.
What are they planning to do? I
مو
don't
عارف
have
لحد
time
الآن
to sort through all this. Not with them watching me.
أتوقع الحين نروح نكلم الدب هذا. وين هو؟ هناك. الحمار قاعد مثل الثور يعني مخ ما في، قاعد يضرب في الكفرات. معمل السموم هذا اللي أعطته القوة، السائل الأصفر هذا.
I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch, Wayne.
يبغى شراب اليوم.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense. EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
What the hell do you want?
Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
ويبغى أجيب له شراب بس والله ما أدري من وين أجيبه. يمكن هنا.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before Wayne Enterprises. You know, Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are.
صريح. عجبني فيه الصراحة.
Longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction.
قاعد أرجع.
Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
أساعده.
Wow. Then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you'd do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it? You nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too.
هو المفروض أنا ما أجي بس ما يعني مو عارف الشراب من وين أجيبه لهذاك الدب أو إنه موجود عنده. إيه موجود عنده. خلينا نشوف الصورة. حركاته شراب.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
اوكي الحين نقدر نكلمه. خلينا نشوف هذا مساح.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but...
شكله ما يدري انه هو
Oh
نفسه.
man, I'd love to see him
الناس
again.
قليلين اللي يعرفوا شخصيته.
think she really brightens up the room? 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
طيب في شيء بعد؟ تراجع. كان نروح لهالدب هذا ونعطيه الجعة هاي مالتهم. قدم مشروبا.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
هذا بعد اللي بضبط
He
العلاقة.
bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Hey!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got
صحيح
away.
هو ما يدري ان هذا باتمان.
Doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine.
يا ساتر.
Prove it!
لازم اضغط. كن رحيما. ما يحتاج.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
ما يحتاج نبط راسه.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys?
صوته على
Bruce
انضمام.
Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
Wayne is as shallow as his reputation would lead you to believe. He would only drag us down. Out.
والله
Bruce
الحقيقة.
is strong and smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
توقعت
Well,
هذا
I
صوت.
vote for Brucey, so we got a tie here. However, without Bruce, we can't use the EMP.
True.
Bruce is
أقنعتهم.
in by a hair.
عشان هو اللي يعرف
You're
هذاك
hanging in there
الجهاز.
by a thread, Brucey boy. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises.
Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
الله يستر بنفذ خطتهم الخطيرة. لحد الآن ما نعرف وش بالضبط. ميد تاون هاي الساعة 11:40.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
نضبط الجهاز.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
What?
No. You are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets.
Oh,
The signal.
اتفقنا
Get your
على
people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
يلعب على الحبلين. كذا سريعين.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
اوه تأثر على الأضواء.
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
هذه فائدة السلاح يدمر كل شيء.
Carry the torch, Mr. Sood. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle. Stay down.
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it. Go on, quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. And seize the cargo. Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
صار هذا بس هذا حقيقي.
Package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
تراجعت الملعب.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
نكبت الحقيقة. والله أنا شاك فيها.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
خرب الخطة.
Damn it! We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't wanna hurt ya. But I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
هو معتمد على ان الوكالة يجي بس نكبتها. طبعا هالضربة عشان الاثنين من القاتل.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
موقف بين
Dane!
لو ما كفي هارد احسن.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the car.
عشان لا يقتلوهم. ولو ضربة خفيفة احسن من اللي جوردن.
Hurry! Need to leave now! Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be...
أنا كبوها. ما أدري بيعتقلوها يعني. نكبتنا العبد الملعون. والله أنا شاك فيها البداية واحدة من هي. طيب وش الشحنة اللي هم يبغوها؟ فلوس.
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy. How could we leave her?
أتوقع أنها بترجع.
We need to get Harley now.
Impossible. She's dead or in jail.
So we break her out.
And if she's dead,
you better hope she's
لا ما
not.
أعتقد أنها تموت.
We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now.
we don't have time to waste on her.
But
that's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box.
أوه عشان يفتح الخزنة بهذا. مفتاح السلام يعني قالت. أوه جثة ويدلر أو ريدلر اسمه. أوه.
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way.
لا يكون نماما.
At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path
أوه ما ماتت.
for the right price.
أو القطة مرة القطة. والله ما أنا فاهم خطتهم صراحة. يرجعوا لها الحياة لحظة خلنا نشوف الخيارات. أنا 99.8 من اللاعبين تركتهم ولا تشعر. راضي بعد أنك لا تزال لا تثق. أوكي زين يعني الأغلبية 100% تقريبا. استهجنت أنا و18 الأقلية تركت الشعور عندما رأيت ما لا على حماية نفسي. لا أنا مع الأقلية الساعة 3 يشعر. لأنك سمحت بترك هذه. طيب لا أنا مع الأكثرية. لم يتفق بحمايته. لا هذه هالمرة مو زي هذه الحلقة، صاير أكثر مع الأقلية. لا خياراتي سيئة اليوم. أنت 49 لم تقنعون. تسليم. بس يعني مو بتقاربه 50 صار. ايه صح احنا اخترنا ان نكلم جوردن. الأكثرية نفس الشيء. أنا 44 من اللاعبين حاولت يعني مع الأكثرية. 16 من حاول 15 يعني أهم شيء إن أنا مع الأكثرية. من كنت تتفق أنت صبر اتباع باين القضاء على ثورته. أنا مع الأكثرية اخترت إنه أوقف. 95% أقسموا مع جون. هذه يعني زي ملخص. 71 كمتابعة. نهاية الحلقة الثانية والله مو لهناك صراحة، أقل يعني من الحلقة الأولى عجبتني أكثر. اسمها قناع محطم الحلقة الثانية. أني بس أشوف البداية كذي وننهي. قناع محطم. اللودنج طول ما أدري ليش. أوكي حسب طريقة لعبك. أخيرا قرينا الكلام المتقطع.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ring.
أوكي خلاص يكفي عشان لا نحرق علينا. إن شاء الله نكمل المرة الجاية الحلقة الثالثة.